You have seen old people every single day. You rarely see what they carry inside. That unseen weight is heavier than you imagine. Stay with me and you will never look away again. Think about the last older person you passed. They were silent and slow and almost invisible. They were once fast, curious, and full of plans. Time did not remove their feelings or memories. It only removed the audience who listened. That loss creates a quiet and constant pain. Old people wake up earlier than the sun. Not because they want to, but because worries arrive early. Their bodies ache, but their minds wander deeper. They remember faces, voices, and promises that disappeared. Memory becomes both a gift and a burden. No one prepares them for this emotional storm. Research from Harvard Medical School explains this clearly. Loneliness increases stress hormones in older adults. These hormones damage the heart and immune system. The pain is emotional, but the damage becomes physical. Silence slowly turns into a serious health risk. This is not sadness. This is survival pressure. Many older people feel emotionally heavy, but socially light. They feel present yet ignored at the same time. Conversations move faster than they can follow. Technology replaces the warmth of human presence. They feel outdated even while still breathing. That feeling cuts deeper than wrinkles. The National Institute on Aging studied emotional neglect. They found isolation increases dementia risk significantly. Social connection protects memory and emotional stability. Yet society keeps pushing elders to the background. This is a silent contradiction harming millions. In ancient Greece, elders were seen as living libraries. Philosophers believed wisdom ripened with age. Older citizens guided younger minds and moral choices. They were honored, not hidden. Their presence shaped cities and values. We lost that respect somewhere along progress. In traditional Japanese culture, elders held central roles. The concept of ikigai gave elders daily purpose. Purpose reduced depression and extended life expectancy. Community responsibility protected emotional well-being. Modern society removed the structure without replacement. Old people often feel guilty for needing help. They apologize for existing in shared spaces. This guilt creates internal emotional pressure. They fear becoming a burden to loved ones. That fear grows stronger than physical weakness. World Health Organization studies confirm this pattern. Emotional neglect increases mortality in older populations. Mental well-being directly affects lifespan quality. Ignoring emotions shortens lives quietly. This happens without dramatic headlines or alarms. Many elders stop sharing feelings to avoid rejection. They learn silence as a defense mechanism. Unspoken emotions build weight inside the chest. That weight presses every single day. Smiles become masks rather than expressions. You might think visits and calls are enough. Often they are not emotionally deep enough. Listening matters more than checking in. Presence matters more than advice. Validation matters more than solutions. Ancient Roman families lived across generations together. Elders played key roles in decision-making. Emotional bonds reduced loneliness naturally. Modern housing separated generations physically. That separation created emotional distance too. Old people grieve more frequently than others. They lose friends, siblings, partners, and routines. Grief becomes a regular visitor. Yet society expects emotional strength from them. There is little space for elder vulnerability. Studies from Stanford University highlight emotional suppression. Older adults hide sadness to protect family happiness. This increases internal stress and anxiety. The body pays the price for silence. Emotions always demand acknowledgement eventually. Touch becomes rare with age. Hugs, hand-holding, and simple contact fade. Touch reduces stress and releases calming hormones. Its absence increases fear and insecurity. This loss is deeply underestimated. In Buddhist traditions, aging is openly discussed. Acceptance reduces emotional resistance to change. Communities support elders through shared mindfulness practices. Emotional awareness is taught, not avoided. This creates peace even during decline. Old people often replay unresolved moments. They question choices, relationships, and missed chances. Regret becomes louder during quiet hours. Society rarely offers closure opportunities. This mental loop adds emotional exhaustion. Medical research shows emotional pain activates physical pain centers. The brain does not separate these experiences. Loneliness literally hurts in measurable ways. This is not metaphor or exaggeration. It is neurological fact. Many elders fear dying alone. Not death itself, but absence of connection. That fear shapes daily emotional states. Small kindness can reduce this fear dramatically. Presence reassures their worth and belonging. In ancient Chinese philosophy, elders embodied harmony. Age symbolized balance between experience and patience. Communities relied on elder guidance for stability. Respect reduced emotional isolation naturally. Modern life disrupted this balance severely. Old people still dream and imagine futures. Their dreams are quieter but still powerful. They want to feel useful and heard. They want meaning, not pity. Ignoring this need creates deep sorrow. Psychological studies show purpose reduces depression significantly. Purpose does not retire with age. It only needs opportunity and recognition. Society often denies both. That denial causes emotional decay. When elders tell stories, they seek connection. Stories are bridges to relevance. Interrupting or ignoring breaks that bridge. Listening restores dignity instantly. This costs nothing but attention. In Scandinavian cultures, elder care emphasizes autonomy. Emotional independence is preserved alongside support. Respectful systems reduce depression rates. Policy reflects cultural values clearly. Care models influence emotional outcomes. Old people notice impatience immediately. They sense rushed tones and distracted eyes. This reinforces feelings of worthlessness. They withdraw to avoid rejection. Isolation then deepens further. Neuroscience confirms social rejection activates survival fear. The brain reacts as if facing danger. Chronic exposure damages mental health. Elders experience this frequently. The impact accumulates silently. Aging does not erase identity. It layers it with experience. Treating elders as children removes dignity. Respect preserves emotional strength. Language shapes emotional reality strongly. Indigenous cultures often revere elders as teachers. Knowledge transfer maintains emotional relevance. Community bonds protect mental health. Modern individualism weakened these systems. Rebuilding them is possible. You have power in simple actions. Eye contact changes emotional tone immediately. Asking genuine questions restores value. Time shared becomes emotional medicine. Consistency builds trust and safety. Old people remember kindness longer than success. They carry small gestures deeply. A single moment can lighten heavy hearts. You might never see the impact, but it reshapes their inner world. The emotional weight of old people is real. It is unseen but measurable and heavy. Society created this burden unintentionally. Society can also remove it intentionally. Awareness is the first step. Next time you see an older person, pause. Look beyond age and silence. You are seeing a lifetime of feelings. What you offer might be relief. That relief could change everything.